morning. Let's get our shine on this morning. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning motivation time. Your host with the mostest, Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. And every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive, and so are you. This morning, we getting it. Hop in the car with me. We getting it this morning. We heading into work early. It's day one for me for MJ Biz Conference. That's right. We're getting into the MJ Biz Con early so we can hand out all these print an hour flyers in an hour on all the tables so everybody knows what I do for a living. And then they call me and then I come save their lives. And that's what we're doing this morning. We're saving lives. That's what I honestly believe about this show is, you know, talking about mental health, and it's being Men's Mental Health Month. I think it helps, dude. I really do. I don't just do this to hear myself, although it feels that way sometimes. Or, hold on. Every time I drink water and start talking, it pushes the air in my stomach. But that's okay, because we're shining this morning. We're talking about The Shining, and not the movie The Shining, but The Shining, where we stop becoming our own worst enemies and we start blazing the amazing and we start becoming friendly to ourselves. And here's what I meant. Let's get into it, shall we? You're shining all the time. Whether you know it or not, you're just shining. We are built out of energy, us as human beings, you know? And when we're emitting that energy, it's an aura. And just like any energy or force field, people can see that aura a mile away. Now, aura or a partnership would be nice. That's where it's at. I think a lot of us have been working on our own inner feelings instead of our own inner aura. And that's why we have to have this conversation this morning. It is not easy, as this thing blows my hair all out of whack. It's not easy to change your energy. As you well know, when you've probably been pissed off or yelling at somebody, you forget how to maintain your own energy. It might not piss you off now, but anybody that's been out there in the real world knows, right? There's been times where you've lost self-control. It's something that was on my mind this morning, especially when I'm being so militaristic or waking myself up and pushing myself to go to the shop. You're about to go see the print shop. We're about to get 100 shirts done in an hour. Well, not in an hour. This is going to take about 3 days, 2 days. But, you know, getting the order going, ordering things, talking to people, making it happen, right? This is our lives. This energy that we expend, this energy that we get from that sun, that nuclear reactor right there, develops life all over. Makes our skin get melatonin. The melatonin turns into serotonin, and now you got this buzz about you, this morning glow. And it's amazing to me, right? It's so amazing to me that people forget their energy source, right? We like to think that it's money. We like to think that it's power. We like to think that it's control. We like to think that it's ego. It's flashy. It's our clothes. It's our cars. It's our external value. But that's not what's happening. People see in only energy. We don't know it because we're always calculating certain things. We're like boy, girl, safe, not safe, black or white. It's more than just a couple colors now, y'all. It's more than skin color. Oh, good. Look at that. Snow on the mountains, y'all. It's a great view of Vegas. Great view of Vegas. Anyway, that's that energy. I probably shouldn't drive. It's both. It's on all at the same time, but here I am, being awesome. And much to all of our chagrin, most of us are being awesome or not so awesome within. this is where the shining comes into place, right? So I found out about myself that the way I talk about myself is the way I treat others. That's right. If I'm going to be hard on myself and pessimistic or perfectionist, that's how I'm going to take it out on others. I didn't know that by wanting perfection and wanting awesome, that I was driving away my friend's comfortability. I didn't realize that. I got to show this. This is super dope. This guy's got his own American flag on the back of the truck. You ain't seen America yet. You know what I mean, Buster? You know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna pass on the right. Oh shit, it's another American motorcycle. No, but anyway, y'all, that way when we talk to ourselves, I was realizing that I wasn't exactly saying things to myself friendly, you know? And no wonder why I wasn't talking to others friendly. What is that? Is that Biddy Mac? Good morning, Biddy Mac. Hello, how are you, mate? You know what I mean? Top of the morning to ya. And what I started to find out is what really is the telltale sign of is if I'm being aggressive or rude or anxiety or whatever excuse I want to give it or name, that's the way I was treating myself. That's the way I was treating others. And let me switch it around. That's the way I was treating others, and that's the way I was treating myself. So imagine my chagrin, my wake up from within, and to realize that I have been talking to myself shitty and other people shitty. Now, of course, I just myself first, because that's where the information comes that I was not very helpful. Not to myself, but myself, whatever I was calling myself, you're not good enough. And lo and behold, by the way, all of us are doing this, and it made me feel better, which is very narcissistic of me and not a lot of empathy, but I didn't feel alone, right? This is Men's Mental Health Month, and it's not easy because men don't talk about this shit. We don't talk about it. We call it shit. We're like, oh, you're being a little bitch. You're being emotional. I mean, in essence, you're not understanding you. Is that you're understanding your feelings? Sounds very womanish, but understanding you and your own power and your control over your power. That's where it's at. I mean, it's almost like a hot woman. For her to be in her sexy, for her to be in her feminine energy, as like they call it, you know, her standing by the what you call it? Look at this beautiful view. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is my favorite view. Look at this view, bro. So let me get away from this big old black car. Look at that view. Wow, isn't Vegas beautiful? A beautiful sunny day in Las Vegas, y'all. Beautiful sunny day. You know, let's let it shine for a minute, shall we? I know what you mean, Buster. My mom taught me to be kind to your mind. Yes. Well, I mean, in essence, that's the reflection of how we're talking to other people. And that was the big shining moment, you know, not the Shining the movie, but the shining moment in all of us is if we're being dicks to ourselves, imagine what we're doing to other people. And you'll see them craftily, just like we're doing, you know, we don't want to be a part of a conversation at a party. Someone gets drunk and you're like, I don't want to listen to your babble, right? Instead of being helpful, we become hurtful. And I don't think we necessarily knew the abuse, oh, come on, ho, that we were participating in. You might feel grumpy that day, not had your coffee, and then you're just like, good morning, Benny Mac, how are ya? And you're like, what's good about this morning? You're like, ew, that's how you start off your morning? How many of us have had that coworker, co-partner, person in our lives where we were just like, yes, I feel the melatonin turn into serotonin. I feel the new day. I feel relaxed because the past is in the past. Yesterday's been a wipe. And now all of a sudden, you're acting like an asswipe. How many of us are like that? All of us. All of us are like that. And that kind of gave me a feeling of togetherness. It's not something that I wish I was a part of that tribe, but, you know, Lord knows I wish I was just saintly. You know, that's why it's mostly saints, because I can't become this fool thing, right? No one's perfect. One of these days, it might be your day to not have coffee, not feel good, not talk to someone right. And then we imprint on each other. We leave this smell. It's the smell, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, that smell that gets on other people, they don't like it. And if they don't like it, that means they're not buying. And before we know it, we're making all sorts of buying decisions. I thought about it the other day. Let me squeeze in here real quick. I'm on Amazon. I'm never on that website, right? And I realized that I've entered into a world where now, just like casinos, I stopped calculating what I'm making or what it took me to make it. It's not how many hours in dollars, right? I mean, we do calculate the dollars when we're buying, but we don't calculate the hours. Whatever I was purchasing was making sense to me. I had already talked myself into it. I already said, oh, that's not such a bad price. You know, it's only $200 or whatever the fucking thing was. And you go only, but you didn't do the math. And like, what if I spent this $200 on their stock? What if I can control my emotions, not buy another fucking frivolous thing, and just see the energy in things, see the shining? Watch the things that you buy too, right? So like you bought the clothes, when you were buying it, you were making a financial decision. I'll just go earn more money. Now the things, it's part of the Rat Pack, it's part of the hoarders group, it's part of the pile, and you're like, why did I spend so much money on this thing? And where is my value towards it now? Shit, now it's free. Now it's gone to zero. You'll give it away. You'll give it to the Goodwill, the Red Cross, whoever you donate to. It's lost its value. It's lost its energy. It's still the same price, but we throw away money. We're like, fuck that old pair of shirts, shoes, jeans, whatever the fuck it is. I already spent the money. When it was time, when you wanted some Yeezys, some $200 slippers that I get for $2, all of a sudden, the joke's on you, right? You know, you could have invested that $200 into Adidas stock. Not like it did pretty good over this time period, but when it did do good, you won't have another pile of shoes or another pair of shoes to add to the pile. You won't keep hoarding things that had so much value to you when you were buying it, purchasing it. And now, it's just $20. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like throwing away a brand new banner stand that I got, but it got busted and flipped over, and they're like, how much was it? It's only $20. I watch it throw away money. I literally go out into apartments and I find pennies all the time. We are such a rich nation that we're willing to throw pennies on the ground at all times. And in Finland, like I keep talking about the plastic pocket challenge, they leave their plastic on the ground so that someone else can recycle it and get 15 cents euro, 25 cents euro. You could almost make like 10 euros just hanging out with one group. But we won't give that person the $10 or 10 euros or whatever the fuck it is. We have to see value in what we're spending if you're smart, and then instead of what I'm feeling. So that's really the difference between price and value. You know, there's something that we absolve ourselves. We see the shining of it, right? Like the monkey trap. It's so shiny. Let me put my hand in it. And as long as I have a fist, I can't get my hand out of it. And whatever it is, whether it's a piece of fucking aluminum can or whatever, they're capturing monkeys this way. They literally have kept monkeys in a trap from something shiny, and we think it's separate from us. We don't see ourselves comparing ourselves to each other's cars, each other's bodies. We don't see the process of what it takes to get to those bodies. Some people are doing fillers, some people are doing plastic, some people are doing silicone. It's not the real shine. And we know it. So whether you're dyeing your hair to pretend that it's not going gray, or whether you're wearing black to pretend that you're not getting fat, or whether you're not being real to yourself, you're not seeing the shining. I'm watching my other buddies do it too. We're busting our asses to become something in our lives. We're working so hard to be something, and we forgot to just be. It's really hard. Part of the ego will say, And this is The Shining too, y'all, because I just watched this special on Shia LaBeouf, and him and his co-star from the movie Fury had a conversation, and it was amazing because he went deep. He went deep into AA. He talked about being humility. He talked about cheating on every girl he's ever been with. He talked about putting hands on women. He talked about drugs and his routine and his craziness. Most people don't talk about that. That's why he said, I'm useful. And I felt useful all of a sudden. My addiction, that people don't want to buy shirts, they don't want to mention the word, it's too dirty, it literally looks like a needle in the arm. People don't want to talk about that. They want to go, Saint's perfection. I'm not perfect, bro. I'm so valuable. I can't believe that I can lose my temper so easily. I was reading about it today because it's mental health, and one of the people that I look up to, Luis Heron, he used to be on Periscope. I don't know if you remember him, Benny Mac. Luis Heron, you remember that dude? He used to sell cars in Georgia and shit. Anyway, he posted something today. What did you just say? I've just recycled a bunch of sauna building wood for work, and that was going into the dumpster. Yeah, or burn it, right? Yeah, bro, we just throw things away, and at the time, it's like, man, it's so expensive. We hop back on the cycle of buying something. We're in consumerism. We're in come fix my feelings, come fix my lips. I just had a buddy fly all the way to Turkey to get hair implants. This dude does steroids, he got hair implants, he's got the cars, but he doesn't have the confidence. He's one of the most quiet people that I know, bro. Let me get off this road. This one's always so, yep. Don't know if you can hear that. Perfect. And that's where we're at, bro. We're in a world where even a dude that's buff as fuck can feel insecure. And then I got another one that's going out to the Bahamas all alone, and she's fake everything, dude. Fake lips, fake cheeks, fake breasts, fake butt. I mean, it's bad. And you're just like, is that what you want to be like? You know, is that what you want to be, is fake? Where you can't even really know what you really look like? My friend the other day posted a face of her doing Botox, and I guess it's called Aposis? I don't know. But there's a thing where when you're injecting nerve killers in your face. By the way, it's Monday, by the way. This is the Monday motivation. So we're fucking waking up and punching the fucking day in the face. So without my anger management, I really mean knock this bitch out. And without saying things to people that doesn't make them feel loved. Shia LaBeouf, he talked about love and not knowing love. And then if you don't know how to be loved and no one's ever loved you and nothing was ever good enough, then you end up not loving yourself. And if you don't love yourself, then you're definitely not loving somebody else. And that is a scary thing that we're doing right now. We don't love ourselves, so we inject ourselves, and we pluck our hairs, and we fly to Turkey, and we fly to the Bahamas to show our fake butts. And it's just like, man, there's no love in this. The energy's gone away. It's covered in plastic every day, and we're wondering where The Shining is going. The Shining is covered in plastic in our oceans, in our lives, and our bodies. And it was just like, man, there's no love in it. It's sad, dude. It's getting scary out there because we need love, bro. We need someone to love us, cracks and all. And as he tells his story, and I'm not going to tell it for him, but you can watch it's not the Actors Roundtable, but it's the one he does with his buddy with Fury or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Real Ones. It's called Real Ones. Yes, bless, Real Ones. And the Real Ones talk about real shit. People are like, I can't believe you're gonna put Shia LaBeouf on your show. It's gonna fuck it all up. He's got mental issues. He's been in the institution. And then I was watching the roundtable. That's how I got to this one. And it's Robert De Niro and Tom Hanks, Titans. Jamie Foxx, Titans, right? And these are the heavyweights of the world of the cinema world. And he's talking about, I just got out of an institution. I was playing my father. I was playing the role of my father. Can you believe that, dude? That's pretty intense. Where you're playing your abusive father as him. He told his dad when he got him to sign the contract, he said, sign here and here. Mel Gibson's gonna play your part. Oh, Mel Gibson's the Braveheart's gonna be my guy? Yes, Braveheart represents me well. Yeah, but before you talk about your ego and Mel Gibson playing you or getting knocked out like Israel Adesanya, you don't want to, your ego wants to tell you that you were in it and you were lucid. The photos say that your lips almost got busted off your face. Our ego will placate us. You know what that word means, placate? That means to put in place of where something belongs, right? You know, it'll placate us. It'll put us little pieces to put our puzzle pieces of our minds together. It didn't even tell us lies. You won't believe it, but you know, like you could be obese and just go, I'm not that fat. You're like, you'll lie to yourself. Oh, I can afford that. You'll lie to yourself. I started to feel the consumerism affect me. I really did. I started to feel the situation changed in me, and I'm like, I'm becoming a consumer. I don't care what the cost is as long as I fulfill the need. And instead of knowing the difference between a want and a need, I just go after this neediness. This needy to buy something else to fulfill something else. This thing that you say you're going to be perfect, right? You're going to Barbie doll yourself up. You're going to plump plastic into yourself. You're going to go through 6 months of hell to heal. And then the girl's face had paralysis on just one side of her face, pulling a Justin Bieber with her eye. It's scary, bro. It's scary that you don't love yourself enough to have your real breast. It's scary that we don't love ourselves enough to lead with love. That's what I learned from Shia LaBeouf. I've been practicing it, and of course my spiritual mentor is a love teacher, but I mean the scam is on, bro. When we're doing business, I guess it's business, but out in life, it's still vibe, bro. Vibe over tribe, or your vibe is your tribe, or whatever you call that phrase. Seriously. Are we bringing joy to each other, or are we bringing our misery? All my friends that are grinding, the one that blocked yesterday, he's not happy. He's not waking up happy. He's waking up at 9 a.m. saying fuck off. And I'm just like, man, I used to be there with my cigarette in my hand. This ain't a cigarette. This is a billionaire blunt, by the way. BillionaireBlunt.com. You know, this is our reality. The way that we're talking to ourselves, the way that we are talking to others. There's Allegiant Stadium. I'm pulling up to the shop right now. We're right here on the Las Vegas Strip. Right here on Las Vegas Strip. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Mandalay Bay. In the back of the casino center. This is what it looks like, the Death Star. I just wanted to show you the view. Because I started speaking in an accent. Because apparently I've been watching the Actor Studio. You guys see the snow? Anyway, I was on a good one. And I'm trying to explain it on a good one too. I got how many minutes left? Okay, I got 7 minutes left. So let's see if we can wrap up this thought. Because then I got to go in the shop and finish up. But, you know, now, if you ain't got no love in your life, now you're extra lonely. Right? And if you're lonely, you'll probably do self-sabotaging shit because our bodies are literally calling for it. They're like, yo, you got to go get some fast food or some kind of sugar, some kind of masturbation, some kind of pick-me-up around here, internal pick-me-ups, because we're desperate for the connection. We would be doing the same thing, but preferred someone that we loved around us. We've had millennia of evolution for us to be a certain type of way. And it's together. Mammals that cooperate together in the wild survive better, bro. It's the way we operate. We want to feel connected. We want to have friends. We want to be popular. We want to be relevant. So many people are posting every day just to be relevant. It's not the way. That's that fake energy. It's almost like all day, every day, I have to talk about this synthetic, fake-ass dopamine energy that people are hooked on. I'm on it now. I got to go through the damn thing just to have the conversation. I'd much rather do it in real life. You heard me? I'd much rather do it in real life. Real life is so much more fun, bro. Doing it in real life with real energy makes me feel so much better. I love being able to say to my friends, I'm pulling up to the shop right now, I love to say to my friends that I love them. You know? Everybody's so scared of talking to each other. It's crazy. Oh man, this is fucking hilarious, dude. You pull up and then you can just see all the screens. Wait, this isn't a print shop. What gave it away? We're doing 100 shirts for the Adam Dunn show today. Let me peel around here real quick because I need to finish up the show. Oh, Benny Mac, look at that fucking truck. Look at that, bro. That's just like yours. I want one of those for Christmas, bro. Woo, talk about Christmas coming up. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. That means it's the middle of November. She's a Scorpio hoe. All these hoes, you already know, though. So it was just like an awakening, and it was helpful from obviously an actor who has literally imploded his life in front of people. You know, he was on the Skype call with like Julia Roberts and Matthew McConaughey, and everybody was talking about Fast Times at Richmond High, and they're taking their craft very seriously. It's their real day off, and these motherfuckers were like, he was drunk and smoking a joint and trying to act like Spicoli in real life with his shirt half off and doing it all in front of all the idols, the heavyweights, the titans, and of course making himself look kind of stupid. You know, we got to get, ooh, look, I got the shine on me, y'all. Got the shine on me, y'all. And I think that's what we forget to do. You know, we forget to shine. So I'm having this conversation with y'all. Is, you know, it's not okay for us to just keep talking crazy to each other. It's not okay for us to just be attitude and mood and all these other feelings. It has to come from love. You know, to really know love, you got to lead with love and start coming to people that way. Start coming at people without a take, but a give, a real service, a real saints, bro. You know, you got to get a chance to just go in there and go, you know what? I'm going to try to make everybody's day when I walk into this building. I'm going to try to make my day in this life. You know, Rumble Johnson just died at 38 years old. The old ex-champ died, dude, of lymphoma. Hopkins, whatever that is. Oh, my God, bro. 38, that means I've lived 4 years of freedom, you know? And I used to talk about it all the time because when you're in prison, you talk about all the things that you're going to do when you get out. And now that I'm out, not only did I do some things, but I forgot to say, how am I going to act? You know, how am I going to be in the world? And I'm not always so loving. Obviously, I would have kept my child, my relationship. I fucked up many ways with people, and now I'm trying to make amends. I don't want to hurt people anymore. I want to heal people. I want to be a part of the shine. You know, that's the shining that I'm talking about, that feeling that, you know, I'm not coming at people sideways no more. I'm not trying to make people's days worse or be the gasoline on top of the fire. I want to be the solution and not the liar. I had to make that rhyme. So anyway, it's your morning motivation time. Yes, blessed. And if you got anything out of this, like, share, and subscribe. Holler at your boy Saint. Get the shirt, you know. That's the last nug, you know. Everybody's shook because there's no more weed. Yes. Get your shirt and get to Saintsgiving. It's about to be Thanksgiving, and it's about time that we give. So it's time to give back more than just to ourselves, but to the world. Be of service. Be of gratitude, you know, be in the light. I'll see you on the other side. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Fiendish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and comment below. Show me how you shot. Peace.